Hello everyone, welcome back to Virtual Classroom. Hope you are all pretty well and doing your works well. Let us get into Class 8 English. The name of the topic is A Letter to a Friend. Let us take a look at the lesson Unit 1C, A Letter to a Friend. Before we discuss the lesson, let us see what is a letter. A letter is one's written message conveyed from one person to another person pertaining to some matter of common concern. The primary purpose of letter is communication in written form. Here, let us see a letter writing. We communicate each other by expressing one's thoughts, ideas, feelings, opinions, experience, knowledge, and conveying the same information in written language or print media is called letters. In a way, the letter is conversation between two persons by post or email. Now let us discuss the glossary of the lesson A Letter to Friend. Glossary. Apologize. It is a verb which means say sorry for something wrong. Fairy tales. Stories involving angel, god, fairies, magic, etc. Faded. It is an adjective which means weak, dull, pale. Disgusting. It is an adjective which means disappointing, making one feel sad. Unheeded. It is an adjective which means not paying attention to. Ignored. Appreciated. Recognized the good and praised. Roaring. It is a gerund verb plus ing form. It is known as gerund. A roar plus ing form, roaring. V1 plus ing form. So this is a gerund, which means a loud noise. Crackers. It is a noun which means fireworks. We usually crack the crackers during Diwali time. Miss. It is a verb which means loss. Now let us read the lesson A Letter to a Friend. Here in this lesson we can find two friends. They are childhood friends. How many characters are there here? Here you can find two characters. One is Ramesh and Suresh. Both of them are childhood friends. Now let us see who wrote a letter. Ramesh writes a letter to Suresh. What did he write a letter? Now let us see. A letter to a friend. Name of the place Hyderabad. Date 12/11/2012. Here salutation, dear Suresh. This is Ramesh. I apologize for not meeting you during your visit to Hyderabad last week. Unfortunately, I had a meeting in my office. I remember how we enjoyed our childhood days in Manikonda village. Every day we played together in our garden. Our family was very big. There were 12 members in our family. I remember how we played in the moonlight. Our grandma used to give us fruits and biscuits. Our grandpa used to tell us fairy tales about the princess, warriors, and the village boys. Now I am working at Microsoft, a software company, Hyderabad, as a computer programmer. I am married and we have a child. My wife works at Dell Company, Hyderabad, as a system analyst. You know, city life is quite busy. They are very busy in the Hyderabad. We start in the morning, leave our child at the baby care center, and come back in the evening with faded faces. We hardly find time to sit together. How disgusting! We work with computers, think like computers, and live like computers. We have forgotten our family members as well as the relationships. I remember how we played gilli danda, hide and seek, and kabaddi. We went for swimming in our local tank every Sunday. Here we live in an apartment where there is no room to play. Our flat is our world, just like a well for a frog. The world remains unheeded. How happy we were in our school. We used to sit in the same row, did all the work together, and took part in the events. I remember how Padmanabhaya sir, our class teacher, appreciated us when we got the first prize in district science fair. I remember how we went on a picnic to Kolisagar. There we went boating. Our tour to Sri Salem was memorable. Still, I remember the green hills full of trees that almost touched the sky. I remember the roaring of the Krishna river at the dam. There is nothing here. I wonder at my child's silence. He always sits in front of the computer and plays games, never caring for anyone. I remember the happy moments when our uncle visited us. He brought toys and fruits for us. Our aunt brought me a new dress for Dasara. How we enjoyed Deepavali. Still, I hear the sound of crackers. I can see the rockets flying into the sky, making the night full of colorful lights. Where are those days? My child doesn't know his uncle or aunt. For him, uncle and neighbor are the same. Sometimes I think of our childhood days. I think of grandparents, uncles, brothers, sisters. We missed them. We missed the joy of the family. We missed their company. We are missing many things in this busy life. Now let us move on to next page. Suresh, I don't know where those gardens have gone, those fairy tales, those fruits, those words of love and affection. We have lost our real life in this unreal world. Anyhow, I am very, very happy that I have found time to write to you. Please come to me. Let us remember our childhood days of joy. Your loving friend, Ramesh. See, dear children, if by looking at the lesson, we can understand that Ramesh and Suresh are childhood friends. Ramesh is living in Hyderabad. Suresh visits Hyderabad, but Ramesh fails to meet him because he is busy. He has a hectic schedule. Both the wife and husband are very, very busy in their respective works. Let us discuss the summary of the lesson. Ramesh writes a letter to his friend Suresh. It is full of nostalgic memories. Nostalgic means the feelings or sweet memories of a past time. Both Ramesh and his wife moved to the city because they work for computer companies in Hyderabad. They are leading such a busy life. He fails to meet his childhood friend Suresh when he visits Hyderabad. He feels sorry for that. He recollects their sweet childhood days and memories, games in gardens, grandmother's love and affection and dishes, grandfather's stories, swimming in village tanks, pleasant school life, etc. Anyhow, he felt very happy for getting time to write a letter to his childhood friend Suresh.